You're watching FiOS 1 News, the one place for what's happening in New Jersey. You're watching FiOS 1 News. It's 5 o'clock.
Making headlines this morning, new details on the suspect cops say tried to abduct a 6-year-old girl in Howell Township. We'll bring you the latest on the investigation. Plus, we'll tell you why the country's worst measles epidemic in over 25 years could soon be coming to an end. And after teens painted an anti-gun violence mural in Montclair, there's a debate on whether a pro-gun mural should be put right next to it. Your news starts right now.
FiOS 1 News, Morning Edition.
Good morning. It is 5 o'clock on this Tuesday, September 17th. You're watching FiOS 1 News. Thanks for joining us. I'm Christine Persichetti. We'll have your top stories in just a moment, and Nicole Denado will have your traffic report. But first, let's get a check of the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Brian Fitzgerald. Good morning, Brian.
Christine, thanks so much and good morning. Let's get a check on the satellite radar picture across the Northeast. Nice dry weather in place so far today. High pressure is with us, and that's going to mean a whole lot of sunshine heading into this afternoon. Very comfortable temperatures that will be in the 70s. Now, as you step outside the door this morning, satellite radar picture dry. Not a whole lot in the way of cloud cover around, but the temperatures in many of the inland spots are a little cool. It's 57 at Parsippany. Vernon's at 52, but notice it is 66 at Patterson and 67 at Point Pleasant. So as you get closer to the city, as you get down the shore, not quite as chilly. Winds are coming in about 5 to 10 miles per hour out of the northeast. We're in the mid to upper 70s this afternoon. Bright skies expected. How about the rest of the week and the upcoming weekend? Details on that coming up in just a few minutes.
Good Tuesday morning. We are here getting our first quick look at what's happening out on the roads around New Jersey, starting off with the George Washington Bridge this morning as you're approaching the toll plaza. Traffic nice and quiet for us. Got a few cars out there for the upper levels right now, but all is moving very well, nice and quiet. Let's get a quick wider shot so we can put it into perspective right now so you can see just how well the traffic flow is moving. So you're in good shape out there. Also good shape out on Route 495. Things are very quiet out there to start off our morning commute. Just a reminder that we do have that long-term construction going on out there. Our current traffic patterns are looking good. We do have a couple of things happening though out on the roads right now. First, Garden State Parkway heading south at exit 137. This is going to be in the Cranford area. We do have an accident there temporarily blocking all lanes right now. Crews are still trying to clean that up. And then also Route 1 and 9 Pulaski Skyway. We have all lanes closed right now for a water main break. Quick look at our drive times before we go. I'm Nicole Denado. That's your FiOS 1 News traffic report.
Families forced to evacuate their homes in the middle of the night after fire broke out. FiOS 1's Mary Lynn Buckley is on the scene in New Brunswick with the latest.
Yes, when we got here, the fire had already been put out. However, no significant damage on the outside from the looks of it. However, we have seen firefighters walking back and forth to take a closer look on the inside. Multiple fire crews here on Mitchell Avenue. As we are learning, many of these houses are multi-family homes. The family members that lived here were forced to evacuate with nothing but the clothes on their backs. No injuries are reported. However, many people sitting on the floor a distance away from their homes with blankets. The houses here are stretched one on top of another, making it very easy for a fire to spread. But luckily, no visible damage could be seen on the outside. Many family members that lived in this home were sitting outside waiting to get some belongings, and firefighters have just let them go back inside the home. However, they do remain on scene and say the cause of this fire is under investigation. In New Brunswick, Mary Lynn Buckley, FiOS 1 News.
Police in Howell are asking residents to check their security footage to help catch the man who tried to kidnap a 6-year-old girl. FiOS 1's Brianne Talaka has the latest.
The frightening incident took place here Sunday afternoon, and police are now searching for a black SUV with some type of sticker or design on it, saying that could be the vehicle of the potential kidnapper. The incident happened in the Adelphia Greens community near Wentworth Drive and Crooked Stick Court after a 6-year-old girl was playing outside with her sibling and her friends. The 6-year-old was outside cleaning up when everyone went inside, and that's when police say a man approached her and put a bag over her head.
She fended off, ran inside, screamed, ran inside. By the time that the mother came out, the suspect had left the area.
Police are asking residents to check security cameras and say the suspect is a white male who's approximately 40 years old with black hair, a beard, and a thin build. They also say he was wearing a black shirt and black shorts.
I'll be more vigilant, I know that.
And people say they will definitely be more alert to their surroundings after an incident like this. So far, no arrests have been made yet. Reporting in Howell, Brianne Talaka, FiOS 1 News.
The nation's worst measles epidemic in 27 years could be in its final stages. The Center for Disease Control reports a week has gone by with no new reported cases. The current epidemic emerged about a year ago and reached 31 states, including New Jersey. Most of the cases were reported in Orthodox Jewish communities. Health officials say no new cases were reported between September 6th and September 12th. A follow-up now to a story we've been telling you about. After Montclair teens painted an anti-gun violence mural on a train overpass, local Republicans now want a pro-Second Amendment mural right next to it. FiOS 1's Tom Murphy picks up the story.
If you drive down Chester Street in Montclair, you're bound to pass this mural on the side of the road. Luke Savage is a senior at Montclair High. He passes it every day on his bike.
I think it definitely gets the point across really well.
The mural depicts 6 students. 3 of them have targets on their backs where book bags should be.
That's the point of that part of the mural, to sort of get you on the edge a little bit.
Above the students, 2 words, never again.
There should definitely be more gun control.
The slogan is a reference to the mass shootings and gun violence seen across America. Savage supports the message.
People should be allowed to have a pistol or something just if they want to, but they should not be allowed to have the automatic weapons that kill lots of people.
But not everyone feels that way.
I see an impassioned plea by young people at the high school.
John Van Wagner is the president of the Montclair Republican Club.
The inference being that more gun control legislation is the answer to this.
He believes the Constitution should be protected. For him, that includes the Second Amendment.
Federal laws that we have on the books are not working, and that the idea of adding on more of what doesn't work and threatening the basic rights enshrined in the Constitution is not the way to go.
Van Wagner says it's an issue of equal time. He says he would like to see an opposing mural on the other side of the underpass with his viewpoints.
Possibly a patchwork of urban areas, everything from Chicago to Newark to New Orleans to South Bend, Indiana, to a quilt, a patchwork of cities where these tragedies are unfolding daily.
The property is owned by NJ Transit. Van Wagner says he's reached out about painting the other side.
We're actually still waiting for word back from New Jersey Transit about whether or not they'll actually permit this.
Savage sees no problem with that.
I feel like the Republicans should be able to put up their mural, even if I disagree with their point, just because they were allowed to put up their mural.
In Montclair, Tom Murphy, FiOS 1 News.
9/11 advocates are urging hundreds of thousands of people to apply for the 9/11 Victim Compensation Fund. Advocates say many more people are eligible for coverage in the World Trade Center health program than have signed up. About 400,000 worked, lived, and went to school in Lower Manhattan on 9/11 and in the months after the attacks. People are urged to schedule screenings for common 9/11 cancers and illnesses. Thousands have died of 9/11 related illnesses in the years following the attacks. A dramatic delivery for a mom in Fairlawn. Officers responding to her home found she already had the baby. What they did next, coming up.
FiOS 1 News is sponsored by Frank's GMC, where we treat you like family.